The last technique was 2-direction. Now it's 3-direction, or 3 assailants, all armed with knives. However, let me tell you, the chances of this working is 1 in a million. That is only if it's not your day to die. It's not going to work. Like I said, 1 in a million. Maybe if you're, I don't know, if you're destined to survive, maybe it'll work. If you're really fast and if you can connect all 3, but like I said, 1 in a million. So now I'm going to show you what would work and what is possible. So when I come to what is work, let me tell you something. With 3 people, nothing will work, in my opinion. Again, this is limited to my experience of martial art and my knowledge and whatever. To me, 3 knives. But what I would suggest is that you must give it a shot. If there are 3 assailants with knives and their intent is to call it a day for you, I would think that you should give it a best chance to survive. But you have to prepare for 2 things. One is excruciating pain, shock, blood loss. You must be willing for this. Only then you can survive. You're not going to survive anyways. But if you're willing, and then in the midst of combat, if the knife gets into you and you get cut, and then the pain is excruciating, you need to ignore it completely. You must say, I'll survive and I'll go back home. And you should give it your best shot. So now I'm going to show you what I think is possible. It's all against the odds though. So Siri, the first is survive. So if I look at 3 people, I don't know, it depends. They could be this way. He could be a step back. He could be a step closer. Now it could be this way. It could be they're closer this way. Now I'm going to show you for both. Survive. All 3 of you now thrust the knife as fast, as deep as you can. Go. Now this is first change there. This you need to train. You step and thrust. Whatever you want to do, Go. Look, this was the jump back I had told you for survive. Okay. Change somewhere else. Come behind. Yeah. Now, I'm aware of all the 3 assailants. I'm aware. Now all 3 are going to thrust. Thrust! So, it's possible. If you're aware and if you can, from their body language, get a sense to what they would do. Here, I guess all of them thrust. It need not be. He can slash to the neck, backward. You can cut towards the head, this way. That's too close. You're far. So you're stepping and doing. You can probably straight thrust. So I'm like this. So all 3 are doing different things. Go. Look. Now, if I'm in this situation and I'm going to apply Siri, next is to act. Now the problem is he's the closest. He's further away from me. Now he's going to react. So my instinct would be now to respond, because the evasion and survive is over. My response would be evasion here, lock this hand. As I'm locking this hand, I'm guarding my face and body from him because he can turn towards me, and I would do this. This would be the first. The next thing would be to step away from this opponent. Now turn towards me, Hari. But I've kept his friend in blocking him. Now I would do the Siri part, the last part, that is the enforce part first, and escape. So this enforce would be to break his shoulder, get the knife out. Now I can face him one-on-one. Now I've kicked. If I kick hard, probably I would have brought him down. He's here now. Now the whole, slash. So now the whole Siri, you step back, lock, apply. You've seen the New Year episode of Siri, so it's you use all that. So this is what I would do, and then get away. I mean, that's all. I'm not going to stand and take them down and one by one, and I'm not going to do that. So come back. Let's take back, and he's behind, and yeah, you are straight in front, and you are here, and let's say all three are going to attack. Go here. If you watch closely, you will see that I have blocked both the hands. All these are. I also think by watching the video, you guys will be able to realize that this was not planned. I don't generally plan and show you anything because it becomes very artificial, and then it won't make sense to me also. I always try to make it as real as possible. Good training means being real. That's what my teacher said. I mean, they were probably 100 times better than me. I'm doing this with my limitations and all that, but probably at their level, it's totally a different story. So I've come out. Now I would look at the risk factor here. He would be there. So the first thing I would do is probably a groin kick from here, a groin kick, and move away from both. And if I can, I would probably send him into his friend, handle this guy alone. He attacks, I do whatever. It doesn't matter what the attack is. It's okay, just attack. So evasion, same thing. Response, evasion, evade, survive, evade, response, kick. That's the last take, and then to escape. I will move away. The first is the survive. If I can survive the 3 attacks, then everything else. If they're at a distance and he's there and they are there, what I would do is I wouldn't face them like this. I would step aside and come to this. If I have no chance, if I have no place to escape, if I could run, I would want to survive. I would like to fight another day. Bravado is only going to kill me. I want to go back home. I have people waiting, so I won't do that. So if this is the scenario, my job, my take would be the 2 here. So I would first come towards him. I would handle this situation here. I have some time with them. If I'm here, he's behind, so I can't see. So I wouldn't take the risk at all. If I don't know. So it depends. Each situation with a knife is completely different from the other. Close, very close, very close, very close. You're closer. Like 3 people coming and threatening. Now, what would I do? Look at this. Look at how the knives are. Very complicated. Now, presence of mind. Everything is dangerous. I can't do anything. I try to block. If I move, he will strike. If I move, he will strike. If I get here, he's going to cut me open. That's not possible. Here. So I need to sense there's a knife here, here, and here. So that's 3. So I need to see what I can do because this is closer to my neck. This is very here. So if I have to now strike, I have to make sure that I can get away from the strike. Here. I've gotten away from them. Now, they might leave because after seeing what I did, and if they don't, I would go towards him first. I would handle him, trying to see what I can do, and then I would face them. This is again, if I have no choice. But if I have a choice, I would use Siri. Look, he just moved a hand, so I just said, yes, the first is survive, evade, strike, whatever, probably help. Doesn't matter what the technique is, it's not important at all. I want to tell you one thing, in real fighting, don't worry about doing techniques where, you proper tucking, kick, balance, land. All this won't work. What works is body ergonomics and chi flow. Whatever you do, when you stretch, everything flows inside you. Bang! It doesn't matter what it is. For this, you need control. You must know where you are. If I have to and not hit him, I should know where he is. I should be able to develop focus and control. So opponent is here, not watching him, because I'll explain why I'm not watching him. If I want to strike him now, if I'm going to put, look, I need to know where he is, because if he slashes the knife now, slash, I should be able to know where he is. I'm looking at you guys, not looking there. Also a sense of gauge, sense of feel. He's there. And put a knife hand up. Yeah. So when I see, I'm seeing all three directions. I can see him, he's moving. He moves, I can see. I'm seeing all. I can see the whole vision, like a panoramic view. I can see all. So if I'm here, if I have to move quickly, I have to know that if I jump, I can touch his hand. I should get a feel for this. That comes with a lot of training. My teachers always said that you should have your eyes at the back and sides, and you should learn to develop that. Get a sense and feel for seeing things all around you. Now, whatever. So if I'm striking here or slash with a knife, I should know this. This distance, I should know this. And he attacks with a knife, I should know where he is. I should be able to gauge this. I should be able to gauge this. I should be able to lock him, pull out without seeing. It's all about feel. You need to have this feel for a knife technique, because when somebody tomorrow grabs your hand, and you don't need to see. You need to get a feel for his body. So look, I know where his body is moving. Now I want to get him down here or here. I don't have to see. My body ergonomics is trained internally, instinctively. So my body does what it has to do. I told you in my last technique, or the one previous to that, that training is like cycling or swimming. It happens instinctively. You don't have to plan. Hold my hand. Hari, hold my hand. Wherever. Just hold, grab. Let's hold. Come this way. Yeah. Jay, come. This way. Let's say you grab my leg. I don't know. So he's going to pull my leg. It's become very difficult. So I have to look. I use the force. They're not. I don't think they're all trying to help me right now. I don't think, because they don't. So it's, look, I've got this down. Now I would get him there and lock this guy and come away. Now you need to have this. You need to have this feel if you want to survive a knife attack, because slash, go in whatever you want. You need to move. Look, lock. You have to face the next person, and he slashes, whatever, bang. So I lock that. See, get this knife down. Maybe cut, whatever. I don't know. It's not a plan. Whatever, slash, go. Look. 1, 2. I have no idea what it was. So, but moment I do something, the body works, everything falls into place. Keep the knife. Thrust as fast as you can. No, go fast, really fast. Just really fast. Look, I've done this. If I do this, the chi flow happens so that I can do this. So one part is striking his wrist joint here, and one is going to the elbow. So when by the time he's down, I'm also prepared. At the same time, if I'm doing this and this, and he comes from behind, I should be able to know the distance there. Be able to stop him there, or kick his hand, or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. I may have to change and kick him on the stomach. So you see, I'm not making it look nice for my viewers. Trying to make it as real as possible. There's no point in doing a tuck and then a perfect kick, because it won't happen in a real fight. While I'm talking to you, watching him, I'm still keeping him locked, because in the event the knife is there, if he moves, I will lock the knife. In this situation, if he moves towards me, Siri, I would work and kick the hand. I don't know. You see, it's all just happening. the situation evolves. I've been telling you in all my episodes. How does this happen? It's like engineering. You do your engineering, and then at work it's application. What you study is not what you do at workplace. You do some additional courses, and then finally what I actually do at work is free fall. Whatever comes your way, you do it because you're an engineer. You have a feel for this. You're a doctor. Somebody comes. You may be a psychiatrist. I don't know. You could be a surgeon, but you'll be able to understand all these basic things about medicine. You'll be able to help a needy patient. You can't say, it's not like I'm just a psychiatrist, so I can't do anything else. No, it won't be that way. You will understand. You'll be able to help. You'll be able to direct them what to do. So it's like that. When you train your whole body, Siri, body ergonomics, chi flow, then and sense. So intuition, instinct. When you build that, you can see all directions. You get a feel for things. You know, when you kick, you will connect. Your body will automatically move in a way where force and power will happen. Chi will flow into the kick. And when it connects, irrespective of how, there's force in it. Long story, guys. All this takes a lot of practice. These are not techniques. Like I said, please don't go practice it this way. Study martial arts deeply. Only then is all this is possible. And actually, studying martial art deeply is not for fighting or not for getting into knife situations and getting out of it. It's actually it's a way of life. It teaches you how to be happy in mind, body, soul, and spirit. It's a joy. It's just it's an art like any other art. It could be painting, it could be swimming, it could be anything. It's all the same. It's where you find your joy. I find it here, so that's why I'm here. I mean, that's all. So thank you, guys. Tata. See you later.
Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you never miss any of the exciting videos from Chi is Key.